Hare Krishna. Life's miseries are meant to be analyzed and addressed, not anesthetized. Anesthesia is given to patients when they are to be operated, and anesthesia numbs them so that they don't feel the pain of the surgery. But anesthesia is for a purpose. Now, suppose the patient is in a lot of pain, and that patient, instead of going to a doctor and getting oneself treated properly, that patient starts taking anesthesia and thinks that, oh, now I am free from pain. A person starts taking pain medicine or pain-killing medicine or anesthetics, then they will simply deaden themselves. Anesthesia numbs them, they won't experience pain, but they won't experience pleasure also. They won't experience life. And anesthesia is to be a part of a treatment. It is not to be the treatment. Similarly, when we are going through life, material comforts, material facilities, material luxuries, they are like anesthesia. Now, we are all suffering from the disease of mortality. It says if somebody is suffering from a fatal disease, then they are going to die. So, our disease is the disease of materialism, which sentences us to mortality. We are eternal souls, but because of misidentification with the material body, we subject ourselves to death. And when we accept a materialistic worldview and think that material pleasure is all that there is to life, then we deaden our soul. The obsession with materialism numbs us to our spiritual sensibilities. Krishna talks about this in Bhagavad Gita 16.8 and 9. 16.8 he talks about people who believe that material pleasure is the only goal of life. Asatyam apatishtamte jagadahuranishwaram aparaspara sambhutam kimanyat kama haitukam. So such people say there is no God, there is no soul, there is no one in control, there is no truth. Ultimate pleasure is the only goal of life, sensual pleasure, kama, that is the only goal of life. And then what happens? So for those who accept such a worldview, the next verse 16.9 states, Etam drushtim avashtabhya nashtatmano alpa buddhaya prabhavanti ugra karmana kshayaya jagato hitaha. Etam drushtim avashtabhya, those who accept such a drushti, such a vision, such a worldview, nashtatmano, they destroy their souls. They actually end up deadening themselves spiritually. Alpa buddhayaha, they are less intelligent. So when people infatuate themselves with materialism, then they become numbed spiritually. That obsession with materialism becomes like an anesthesia. And normally anesthesia deactivates us. Whereas we may say materialism activates people. People are going here, going there, enjoying life so much. But actually when materialism increases too much, people become attached, people become addicted. And when they become addicted, their capacity to experience life gets deadened outside their attachment. An alcoholic can experience intense emotions with respect to alcohol, but the alcoholic becomes deadened to all other emotions. In the process of getting alcohol, alcoholic may just drive over someone and may not even realize what I have done. Alcoholic may hurt others, and it's not that the alcoholic is a bad person, but at that time the obsession with alcohol deadens them. So we become numbed, we become deadened, we become anesthetized by obsession with materialism. So life's miseries, when we have problems, we are not meant to anesthetize ourselves by just some kind of material pleasures. Life's miseries are to be analyzed and addressed. In 13.9 in the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says the characteristic of a knowledgeable person is that they meditate on life's miseries. That janma mrityu jara vyadhi dukkha doshanu darshanam. For understand that these are serious miseries, birth, old age, disease and death. And therefore what does one do? One practices bhakti. Mam chayo vyabhicharena maichananya yogena bhaktir avyabhicharini. That 2 verses later Krishna says that such people become devoted to practicing bhakti to me, and by the practice of bhakti, we raise our consciousness to the spiritual level. So we analyze the misery. Okay, why do I have to die? Why do I don't want to die? That's because the Bhagavad Gita explains we at our core are eternal. That is the analysis. And then how do we address it? we learn to love the eternal. When we love the eternal, we are led to the eternal. We attain the eternal. By learning to love Krishna, we rise to the spiritual level, and that's how life's miseries are to be truly addressed. Thank you. Hare Krishna.